Hey everybody, it's Loco Logan. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Play Pikmin. This is one of my favorite game series ever, and it has an excellent first entry into the series. And while I was working on some other stuff, I figured let's do another Let's Play, and we'll do one that I think is a great game for summertime. Because of, well, I mean, it's a very nature-based game, so I think playing something that feels like you're at one with nature, despite being inside, I think was a great pick for a summer Let's Play. And, truthfully, I'm just pretty good at this game. I should not have said that, because now I'm gonna really screw up. So let's get right into it. Let's go to start. And as you can see, there's like a day cycle. The fastest I've ever beaten this game, to my knowledge, was 17 days. We're gonna try to beat that. But I'm also not gonna really explain the day cycle too much until we get into the game a little bit. And, you know, we'll go from there. I am playing this on the Switch port on the Switch 2. I finally caved and actually bought one of these things just because I really wanted to play Donkey Kong. I'm still kind of standing on business that I'm not buying Mario Kart World just because... No. It's kind of a... Oh! You didn't... That was an accident. That's kind of a... I still think Mario Kart World's a ripoff. And I've heard that everybody says that if you buy the game, it's not worth the 80 bucks. And they say it's good, it's just not worth $80. And, you know, I think that's... I think the only way I would actually buy Mario Kart World is if they released, like, free DLC for it, because I've heard that it's kind of lacking in race courses and stuff. So, I don't know. I might play it someday. Maybe if it goes down in price or something like that. But I mainly got this for Donkey Kong. But I wanted to keep playing on it because I love the controllers on this thing. We should probably actually talk about the actual game. Oh. Insurance will not cover that.
My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... No. Better not to think about it. Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts.
Okay, well.
Oh, I've recovered 0 of 30 ship parts. Just one more part will increase the dolphin's capabilities.
You can actually check the dolphin anytime you want to see the status of it. So, yeah. We need to find the ship part. There's only one... Oh, a little freaky thing of nature and abomination. Oh, it shit out something.
A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as it were waiting for me. Is this... Ugh. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I should call this an onion too.
It doesn't really look that much like an onion. If anything, it kind of looks more like an orange or something. Let's punch this fucking flower. The first day is pretty low stress, so you'll see.
Oh. What is this? The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but thinking it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. ... Alright. My new son. Ah. I shall call him Little Bastard the Fourth. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react by pressing X or moving, while holding L as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Snap camera behind Olimar.
I like how he's saying that about himself.
I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings.
Yeah, I actually do need to, because last time I played this, I played it on the Switch Pro controller, so I'm actually using the Joy-Con one, like the little one that gives you the little two grip things that comes with it, because, I mean, honestly, I like these new Joy-Cons. I like the magnet thing. That's really cool.
Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower,
Actually, I cut down that one.
appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more.
Okay. Well, how about he can tear this one down? Actually, no, he might have tore down that flower. I'm stupid. Come on. So yeah, those little pellets, and pretty much anything the Pikmin bring to the onion over here will make more Pikmin. For example, right now we picked up a red 1 pellet. If a red Pikmin, which we'll get into different color types of Pikmin, if a red Pikmin picks up a pellet that is worth, let's say, right here, 5. We lost a Pikmin. Oh, no we didn't. We're good. Let's say these guys haul off a 5 over here. Since they are a red Pikmin, they will get 6 to pop out. I think this first day, the maximum amount of Pikmin you can actually grow in this opening area is 25. Oh, excuse me. Which, is a pretty good number to start, but you'll see that eventually 25 Pikmin will not count towards shit. So, but yeah, normally there is a time limit on these days, but day 1 is pretty much a tutorial day, so we're not gonna really have to worry about that, and I'll get more into the name of the game when it comes to how the timing in this works. I think we can get these guys up here. Yeah. I would definitely recommend, I haven't not tried the motion controls on any, like, Switch game, really. Sometimes gyroscope stuff, like for Breath of the Wild, or I guess more recently Donkey Kong Bonanza, like when I'm throwing, like, a rock or something. But I am not somebody that really likes motion controls on anything besides the Nintendo Wii. And I've never played the Pikmin 1 port I've never played the Wii port of Pikmin 1 on the Wii, but I have played Pikmin 2 on the Wii. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if you can play that version, play it. The motion controls are fantastic. And we can push this Dick's Sporting Goods box out of the way with 10 Pikmin. Conveniently, they wrote 10 on there. Ooh. This first area is pretty small, all things considered. We will come back here, though. So, but not for a little bit. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I have learned of Pikmin conduct. That a little bastard, the 4th, is staring at me right now. Approach and hold A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release to throw. Press B to call them. X to dismiss. Move while holding L to command and control the group. Use ZL or up, down, left, right on to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access it with plus. Is it plus or cross? I know I always called it like plus, but I know a lot of people call it cross. Oh.
Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how will I get it back to the dolphin?
Let's see how many I think it's like 20 to carry. So yeah, we need a few more Pikmin to actually get this. Is there anything in this box? I think there will be, but for now there's nothing. So, alright. So pretty much the name of the game with the rest of this day is just get the rest of these guys out of here. I do want to go ahead and give you an idea of how I'm going to structure these. I am going to only really be doing... See, we can't get back here just yet. We'll have to come back at a later time. I will have to think about which day I want to come back to this area, though, because of, well, it's very specific why I want to come back on a certain day. But, yeah, I think the way I'm going to structure these is I'm going to do an episode a day, or each in-game day will be an episode, so it's not going to be like... It's not going to be like Pokemon Fire Red, where if I felt like recording, you know, a 40-minute long episode, I'd do that. No, these episodes are going to be around the same time every time. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by holding A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Oh, my cat is in loaf mode. Yeah, this is pretty much the only game that actually has this, like, dim hue. How do I dismiss? How do I dismiss? Oh, shit. Nope. Definitely don't go to sunset. X. Okay. So, yeah, this is, like, the only game that actually has this version of the Pikmin where they lose all their color. Usually, it's just, you see the little aura around their little leaf up there instead. Because, I don't know. I think, when I think of Pikmin, usually, the first thing that comes to mind is color. Color is very important to this series, I think. I mean, this is technically a GameCube game. Like, I know it's running on Switch, but, like, these games are honestly some of, like, my favorites to look at visually. Like, look at all this, man. It's so pretty. I'm just a sucker for stuff like this, and I think that's a lot of the reason why I really love this series. If we're talking about, like, my favorite in the series, I would say the third game, specifically the deluxe port, which I probably, if I get around to that one, I will not be playing it on Switch 2, because I've heard it has some weird, like, performance issues. I'll play it on the 3. But this is probably my second favorite in the series, just because I used to think Pikmin 2 was my favorite, and then I replayed it again recently, and that one's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. But let's get this engine in here. Doo-doo! It's really cool. You can also see, like, over time, you're going to see the ship improve, and, like, you see where all the parts and stuff go. It's awesome. I love this game so much.
Huzzah! Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow.
Okay. End of the day.
Get a good night's rest.
I guess I could, you know, I'll explain more shit tomorrow. This is tutorial day. It's hard to explain, because you can't lose any Pikmin tonight, so I'll explain it more tomorrow. I'll get more into the survivability stuff tomorrow. But, as you can see,
the onion has seemed to have followed us back to the surface. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, It seems they will help me again tomorrow. That's a little presumptuous. They might have just followed you. Dude, they could be trying to rob you. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokotate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How could I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow.
Every day you get like a nice little Pikmin population thing, and showing your overall stats of what all you got left to do. So, next time on Pikmin, we'll go down to the Forest of Hope. I'll see you guys tomorrow.